I failed so many times, it's ridiculous, but nobody sees it because you don't understand my pattern. You don't live in my world anymore. Okay? I've had a failed marriage. I've had so many failed.
What?
Yeah. And then nobody
knows that.
I have 2, 3 beautiful kids. So how are you gonna know? You can't follow my pattern. You will never understand. Even people that live in my space don't know how I move. I'm telling you, I have my sisters like, hey, which ward are you now? And I'll tell them. You have to hear from me.
Yeah.
I have PAs that don't know. I was coming here. My PAs are in the office right now. I took an associate from the office, drove me down here. When they call him, they'll say we're somewhere. They don't know I'm at Chudi. Next thing they'll be like, okay, you wore this outfit. That means it was at Chudi's today. I keep everybody on their toes. That's how I operate. My level of unpredictability has to stay true to me. I hate to be figured out. Once you figure me out, I have nothing else to offer.
Yes. It's all there.
It's on the table. So that's the potency in it. I refuse to be figured out. I refuse to be tamed.
I refuse to be that one needs this. That one needs this. I refuse to be figured out. I refuse to be tamed. No, Jim, we have to do a master class. I'm not even playing. Because there's so much. Oh my God, there's so much. But it will be malpractice of me. You gave me an exclusive. If I just move on like that, because we were just talking and you mentioned I've had 2 failed marriages, 3 kids. We didn't know. We didn't know. I didn't know you had even been married. I only know your son. How did you first? Obviously, what happened with those marriages? Did you learn anything from those marriages? What caused them to fail, and what did you learn from that?
I caused them to fail.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm not the one that will sit down here and berate anybody for my mistakes. The first thing they say to boss up, own up. I was there's a part of me that would take the easy route out. Every time I did something mediocre in my life, I always did it when I was emotional. Because I'm extremely, extremely proficient in being deliberate and being strategic about everything I do. So every time I failed, it was because I got emotional. And then I became mediocre. Then I appealed to the smaller man in me, the superficial part, and the part that wasn't emotionally intelligent. I suffered a loss. My mom was like my best friend, my co-partner, my business partner. People don't understand that. When my mom, she left stuff that, like how? The family, I would not, whenever, my dad is an erudite, he's a very smart man, not highly educated, just extremely smart, but he wasn't a good businessman. My mom is not extremely, educated, but she is so smart, it's ridiculous. I'm telling you, one of those people that were born with native intelligence that is just annoying. Because I want to play games around her sometimes when I was a kid, and she'll catch me.
Can see you coming.
Yeah, so I decided to be telling her the truth. Other people go lie to their mom, run circles around them and collect money. I go and tell her, Mommy, I need money. She will give me because I didn't play games. But every time I play games, it never ends well. So at the end of the day, when I lost, my mom was like, I'm one of those guys that'll call my mom to a holiday, hang out. It wasn't that, I know they say only sons are very close to their mom. No, but it was a relationship based more on friendship and mutual respect. I respected her opinion. She wouldn't meddle into my affairs. She allowed me to make all my mistakes. My dad was always trying to be the diplomat. She said, let him go. So all my mistakes, all my failures, I've never met a human being all my life. And it's just not because every time I call or the press writes something or something, they say, K-Many. I'll tell my version. She said, that's life. How do you feel? But yeah, you've learned the lesson. So move forward. And I'll move forward. That people always wonder, how does he rise from some of this scandal? How does he rise from things that is supposed to bury him? I had somebody that speak to a spirit part of me that nobody could speak to. I lost that. When I lost my mom, I couldn't find my feet for years. There's a lifestyle there. There's an understanding. There's a spirituality. There's a connection that I lost. And I just wanted to live my life outside the world. Because the mistake was already made. It took them 72 hours to tell me I'd lost my mom. Wow. Right in the middle of a BBC interview in London, I just came out. There's always that part of family. One person in family, there's a deliverer of bad news. So they got this. Even this guy said, I'm not telling him. There's a great chance he won't make it. So 72 hours, I came home. On the plane, I don't know how I made up. I said, what would she have expected of me? To take charge. I came, I took charge. So my babysitter was about to get married. My dad was falling apart. People don't understand, what does he want? I'm a product of love. My parents were so in love with each other. Imagine a father, your parents woke up and said, you know what, you're stressing us, get out of the house. When I said I was going to be an actor, they said, you know, do you know what it takes for the law of your life to say that? You're stressing my husband. I can't sit here and you waste my husband with high blood pressure. What can come
back and go.
Get out.
Move to one side.
Let's breathe. If you survive, you survive. If you don't, we'll make another kid in our old age.
That's badass.
What's going on? I hated them for that. But I'm telling you later, I saw that this is what I want. Yeah. So you can't show me that this is the product I came from, and then you second ram it and think I should settle as a compromise. No.
Oh, you've seen the example.
I've seen what it's like. The light in the man's eyes died. So I took charge as the head of the family. I couldn't grieve. I couldn't let myself feel. We finished the village had to be finished because she insisted she was going to be buried. My mom lived in London and Manchester, so we had to bring her back home, bury her there. Saw my sisters through the whole grief process. Started nursing my, after a while they go back to that childlike state. Yes. So I had to be there, making visits, making calls, being there. I forgot to grieve. I just thought that was what it took to get over it. Just when I was getting over it, my woman was pregnant with my first son. Oh, wow. Then I had quiet space. There was nobody around me. There was nobody to take care of anymore, because that was my excuse. That was my medium to healing. And then there was nothing all of a sudden, and the grief hit me. The loss hit me. And I didn't know how to stand. I couldn't sleep days on end. I was irritative. I wasn't the loving man she met. I'm the goofball, man. Forget the perception out there. I am the prankster of the family. I'm the guy that starts a laugh in the most serious issue. They don't invite me for family meetings because I'll start with a joke. And then my dad was like, we are trying to be serious. Yeah. So I lost that. I lost my sense of humor. I lost the lion in me. I lost the leader in me. I just gave myself to the elements. And so she suffered for that. And then I became an obsessive dad. I took everything in me to my son. I was changing diapers. I was the proper stay-home dad. So I took everything to him and left her behind. I took all my love and attention and left her behind. I wasn't a husband. I was an excellent father and a woeful husband.